press this button to raise your hand. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's just.
Okay, like housewarming type.
Yeah, it's
Housekeeping.
housekeeping, definitely. Yes.
Hold it tight, baby. Oh, hold it. Oh, wait.
I sent it. We're just waiting for it to load. You know, it takes a minute for Google to do their googly
I
thing.
have no idea.
Table right back there.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I guess so. My microphone is like not working.
It's not working. Speak.
Speak.
Wolf. Speak. There it is. Oh, is it working? Okay, JK, please. Yeah, you just have to make sure it's like right in front of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
It works.
Direct
One tap,
line.
not two.
Okay, all right.
Hey, but the pre-ritual briefing is not in that part of the script. The pre-ritual briefing is on the clipboard.
Okay, clipboard.
Debbie, you're doing the pre-ritual briefing?
Am I? I can.
You got the clipboard. That's your baby.
All right, don't touch my baby.
I will tell you when
No
we're
baby
gonna
eating my dingo.
stop. We're gonna start the pre-ritual briefing. Give me one more minute here.
Okay.
All right. Everybody got enough sweaters on?
It's not really cold. It's just
You're gonna go over there,
Windy.
Debbie.
what? Oh, am I going in the middle?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Speak to the space.
Speak to the space.
Let's stand by while we get the camera ready.
All right. Let me.
Stanley is gonna hold the camera. He's gonna stand over there.
Who's gonna hold the light? Actually, where is a light?
Step up closer to here.
Oh,
You have light.
okay. Let me find the.
It was the one right underneath the what you
Yep,
call it.
I see it.
All right. Except that. Let me know when it gets back to our logo again.
Okay.
All right. You're up.
Welcome, ADF Grove, and esteemed guests. Open circle. Am I looking at the right thing?
Oh, it's.
Yep, you're expected to know what those mean.
Do you want me to-
Say
I'll
the
do it.
things.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Explain them.
Oh, okay. So we're going to start with opening the circle. Here, Viviana, where are you?
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right. It's
Here you
like, what in the heck is this? I thought it was word for
You
word.
know what? You know what? That's why I hate doing it.
Okay.
And I forgot how. Okay.
Okay.
For those on Zoom, for those here today, welcome. We are in ADF Grove, that is Unwracked Fane. So just some things to know about the ritual space. We are an open circle, which we have our spiritual protection comes from our gatekeeper. Because we are an open circle, unlike a Wiccan setting where it's closed, you can't really leave during ritual, you can come, enter, and leave the ritual space as long as you do so without disturbing anyone, respectfully. Ritual participation. Our whole philosophy here at La Real Tridentata is that public worship is individual worship done together, not worship done for you. So we would like you to participate as much as you are comfortable doing, or as little as the case may be. Please keep your mute, for those of you online, keep your mic muted unless you are taking a part. Please limit conversation during the ritual. The chat screen on Zoom is available for assistance, but save general chatter on there for afterwards. If you have no mic but wish to participate, you can call in on your phone, direct message our greeter. I don't think any of that will be necessary. This ritual is being simulcast to YouTube and will be recorded. If you are on Zoom, you might want to change your display name and shut off your camera if you do not wish to be identified. Neither will affect your ability to watch or participate. Order of ritual, we discussed that with you a little bit, and it is available to see online on the Facebook event page. Songs, the songs are all in our song books. The song numbers of the order of ritual are printed there. We also will say them during it. We will let you know what number the song is. The songs will be played here. If you are at home, you can feel free to sing along, but please keep your mic muted. Zoom will not synchronize it right, and you will be off by a second, and that will ruin everything. Cues, there, you can open your mic for these. There's a lot of things that we repeat. I like one person says it, and then everyone kind of repeats it, except this sacrifice. When somebody says that, kind of you repeat it. Be welcome among us, let the ways be open, or let the ways be closed. The blessings challenge, that is also in our order of in our songbook. There's a page for that. It'll tell you what to say. And then there are chants throughout, churn and turn, twist and burn, and those ones you'll hear everyone else saying and chanting those. Sacrifices. To sacrifice is to make sacred. It is a giving of a gift. This means that for our ritual, there are no takebacks. If you throw something into the fire to be sacrificed, or put something beside the fire to be sacrificed, you can't really take that back. The fire, the well, and the shrines are used as portals in order to make those sacrifices. If you are at home, you can make an offering or a sacrifice at your personal altar, and speak on your turn here, or you can request for us to make an offering on your behalf here in the ritual space. When it comes time to make that offering, just turn your mic on or use the chat to let us know what offering you want to make. When we do the public offerings, our main one is going to be for our being of the occasion, the Norse goddess Hel. After that, we will open it up for offerings to your own personal patrons, so gods that you worship at home, ancestors or nature spirits that you want to make an offering to here. And then blessings for those of you guys on Zoom. You may you may need to have a drink on hand to receive the blessings, but we can also send you the energy from our main vessel. Donations, if you want to make a donation to help cover the cost of ritual, our Zoom subscription, ritual supplies, etc., feel free to ask us about our PayPal. That is it. Without further ado, we are ready to get started. When we start ritual, that would kind of we cleanse the space, and everyone except for those cleansing the space generally leave. So if that's okay with me, start. And then we go through the gate.
Come on down. Come on down. Gather around. She can gather around too.
Gather.
Gather around for a minute.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's take a deep breath and let it out up. Let us get settled. I call on the bards of old. May those great ancestors bless us with honey on our lips. May our tongues be as swift as silver. May our diaphragm be strong. May we speak loudly and clearly. May we be inspired. May we be inspiring. So be it.
So be it.
And I call on the gods of technology. All you who make sure the messages get to where they are going. May our bandwidth be broad. May our electrons be bright and swift. May our ritual be broadcast to all those who need it and want it. May our technology be functional. So be it.
So be it.
And now, let the cleansers clean this space, and all the rest of you get out so we can clean. Right. Testing. Okay.
You might want to give that to
starting on that side?
Yeah, I'm starting over there. And then so
This side?
you're gonna check and make sure there's water there. Where's my broom? Oh yeah, it was hiding in the hole.
This way.
By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, these stones are made whole and holy.
This is sacred space. Is it working? This is sacred.
It's working.
No.
Try now.
This is sacred. Test.
Give us a moment. We are having technical difficulties.
Yeah, mine's not working either.
Oh, yep. Mine working. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Mine stopped booking. Testing.
I can hear you. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can hear me.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts, words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in the sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in the sanctuary. Leave them and all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. As you enter, may this water purify your body, and may the ancestors ignite your spirit. May the water purify your body. And ancestors ignite your spirit.
Come we
May the water
now as a people
Ancestors ignite your spirit.
gather at the
May the water
sacred
purify your
well.
body.
Come we now as a people Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame.
And yours.
Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame.
Please remain standing as you are able. We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by those mighty beings, denizens of many realms, as we give praise and offering in their honor on this sacred day. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin with Darren acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. But first, let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song to our Mother, the Earth, with song number 4 in the Green Songbook, We Are One with the Mother.
We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth.
The mic's not working, so just.
Nope, we can hear you.
Okay.
Just project.
Great grandmother of many, you who were first in this land. It was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote. And it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew at the Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon So too, it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like the seeds of the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and honor and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of earth, we honor you.
Now Stanley will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron at his shrine.
O silver-tongued messenger of the gods, I call to you, you who are guardian, guide, and patron of this grove.
Far-traveling luckbringer, your shrine is your presence. We welcome in our sanctuary. Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
Swift-footed Hermes, your presence is welcome.
You may sit down. Please mute your mics online. It is time for us to take a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Debbie explains.
Oh, that is not good. Hold on. No, they're not out. It's just not bright. Actually, hold on. Oh, there we go.
Damn it.
You want to hold that for me? Thank you. The wheel of the year turns and days grow longer, though barely so. In other parts of our country, this would help, folks gather at mammoth and groundhog burrows and even frog bogs to see if the harsh winter that has pounded them mercilessly has yet slipped its hold. While here in the desert, the first stirrings of the land can be seen. Hardy weeds have begun to sprout. Once dead grass, brittle and dry, show signs of returning green. And the air, though still frosty without the sun, has begun to warm. Our spring storms, ferocious winds that scour the desert sands and occasionally bring a bit of rain to the parched soil, have already begun. And gardens and farmers make ready to till and plant the land. And in the skies, birds return, pausing in the warmth here as they await spring in more northern climates. In our communities, children and older students have left behind the joyous time off and returned to their studies. It is a time to buckle down to the job at hand. And yet, on the calendrical horizon looms another holiday filled with chocolate, friendship, and romance. As seeds are buried into the dark earth, so are different seeds being planted into the hearts of many around us. May they grow strong no matter their source. Tonight, we will invite hell to our sanctuary. Among the Norse, Hel is the goddess of the dead and ruler of the underworld, who administers board and lodging to those sent to her. She is the daughter of Loki, the trickster god, and Agbuga, the giantess. Yeah, God bless you. Her siblings are Fenrir, the wolf, and you can say that one.
Jormungandr,
The serpent. Hell watches over those who die but are not chosen by the Valkyries to go on to Valhalla, or chosen by Freya to enter her household. Among her immediate family, she is the most mild-mannered, fair, but stern. And so, as we contemplate this transitional time and the work to be done, the coming weeks of fertilizing and planting, let us turn our minds to the new season and the darkness that prevails for a little while longer before new life bursts forth.
now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and through our collective memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning with Stanley, calling a causator for this rite.
I call out to Loki. I call out to you, fighting flammer son of Laufey. Loki the sly one, trickster of the far north, delicate spawn of giants, wheedle and coaxu with an agenda, lion who speaks the truth others will not hear. We call you, two-faced one whose soul burns bright, and invite you into the sanctuary this night. Come, sly one, and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the Mundi, the Yggdrasil, the center of all.
With the causator in place, our seer, Ray, will guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Yourself. Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let your thoughts and worries flow outwards with your breath. Breathe again. Pull in the night air and let your cares drift away. Breathe. Now cast your mind back. 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 Let your mind wander into the deep dark.
In the beginning was Ginnungagappa, the vast void deep and dark, an endless cosmic chasm. And yet this cleft had borders. Bounded it was by the icy waters of Niflheim and the molten fires of Muspelheim, both drawn to that gloaming gap. And in the abyss was Yggdrasil, an invisible network of branches and roots, stretching to the far reaches of the void. Now, when Muspelheim met Niflheim at Yggdrasil, a mist formed and filled the gaping gap. And the mist coalesced into the first beings, Ymir, the Jotun, and Odgumbla, the cow.
Right.
From Ymir's sweat sprang the Jotar, and Omlava revealed Buri from the salty rime. Then Buri joined with Jotun, producing Bor, and Bor, in turn, begat the first Asir, namely Odin, Bidi, and Ve.
But the Aesir and the Jotnar could not abide, so they clashed. Until the Aesir slew Ymir. And his blood flowed in a tide that became the seas, and from his flesh was formed the land, from his bones the hills, and his hair the trees. From his skull the heavens were lifted, and heavy clouds from his brains were made. Then Midgardr the Aesir shaped from Ymir's brows a realm just right for humankind. And more realms were made besides, for the Dvergar, and the Alfar, and the Jotnar. But best was fortified Asgardr, wherein Odin and the Aesir dwell. Now 9 in all the realms reside, beneath thick roots of Yggdrasil, and among broad branches high, where Muspel sparks brightly fill.
So, here we are, the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it. Above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now.
Newly born and forever in existence, these hallows in our sanctuary, the well, the fire pit, and the shrines, mark the center of our cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends. Let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing Song 17 in the songbook, The Crossroads.
Oh, that one I need.
Meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads, with offerings in hand. Way going westward toward the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the shades begun. We all travel onward when our time has come. Down that lane going westward into the great beyond. There's a way going eastward through the hidden veil. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, wights, and dryads, leprechauns as well. On that path going eastward into a sacred vale. So come meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads, with offerings in hand. There's a way going outward to the needle sweep. There's a way going downward where hidden treasures keep. In the smithy silver hammers with sparks crash and leap. By that stream flowing downward into the molten deep. There's a way going upward where azure counties lie. There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly. With offerings and omens from messengers on high. Through the plains soaring upward in castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hallows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading upward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings at hand. There's a way going roundward beneath the sodden dew. There's a way going roundward morning, night, and noon. Marie sways the trenches, roulette and harpoon on the tide surging onward, following the moon.
There are stones at the center,
the
sacred peristyle.
There are stones at the center where tricksters may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where our hallows stand, center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands as we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
Hold on to that power a moment longer, for it is the time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these hallows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond. Oh, shift, dark soil. Last cover of the day. Shake the stones, loosen the loam. To the left, to the right, from near, far. Shift and rend. Shift and rend. Shift and rend. Reach westward in your rending dark soil. Traveling to the very ends of the earth.
And rend.
Shift and rend. Shift and rend. Form a fissure branching ever westward.
And rend.
Press out the bedrock in shearing walls and let the abyss appear. Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead,
Shift.
be open.
Let the gate be opened.
O shimmer, enchanted cloak, first veil of life, throw the barrier and sever the threads. To the depths and to the heights, to the right and to the left, stretch and tear, 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 stretch and tear. Spread eastward in your enchanted cloak, traveling to the very origins of the earth. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear, stretch and tear. From our west, spreading ever eastward, press out the fabric in rippling pleats, and let the occult appear. Stretch and tear, stretch and tear. Stretch and tear. Let the gates of the Imperial Road and the weapon number ones be open.
And tear. Stretch.
Let the gates be
Be
open.
Let the
open.
gate be open.
I gather this perpetual fire, that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
I draw up this spring water that its flows may usher the way to the crossroads.
O churn, mighty waters, soothing balm of the world. Toss the waves, stir the current, to the west, to the south, to the east, and to the north. Churn and burn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Reach downward to your churning mighty waters,
Churn and turn.
draining deep into the bowels of the earth. Churn and turn, churn and turn. From a whirlwind spinning lower downwards, press out the cooling liquid in a rushing walls, and let a tunnel appear.
And turn.
Churn and turn. Let the way to the underworld, the domain of the earth deities, be open.
The ways be open.
O stir, mighty fire, gift from the skies above. Lift the air and stir the winds. To the east, to the south, to the west, to the north. Twist and burn.
Twist
Reach
and
skyward into the
Twist
burning mighty
and
fire.
burn. Twist and burn.
Rising up to the very core of the earth. Twist and burn. Form a fire whirl spinning ever upward.
Twist and
Press
burn.
out the scorching flames
Twist and burn.
Rushing walls,
Twist and
let a
burn.
tunnel appear.
Twist
Let the
and
ways
burn.
to the heaven
Twist and
and
burn.
domain of the Skydes
Twist.
be open.
Let the way be open.
All right.
Let this Bifrost, this radiating rainbow, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let us glow with an inner light, that all kindred might see and know that this is a crossroad between ways. Now, as you have aided, so it is. The ways are open.
The ways are open.
The ways stand open at this intersection, yet we remain firmly on the land, on this earth which is our home. Let us sound out the call and issue invitations to the kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center which is the beginning, the present, the end. First, Luna will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward these crossroads to the realms.
We call to you now, Garmer, giant guardian of hell, harbor of chaos, be among us. The one who names being barking, howling heavy into this night. Blood be on your breast. Guard our gates, growling guard Gurm. Dare dog of death, be welcome among us.
Dire dog of death, be welcome among us. Growling grave guardian, we are entrusting you with these keys to our sanctuary, and pray that you stand vigil before these opened ways during our rite. Keep watch, Garmer, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical pass not into this sacred space to disrupt our worship. Maybe. Now, let us turn our attention to the Ancestor Shrine as Ray calls upon the Ancient Ones.
No, the poker. Oh, the poker. That too. The poker. I don't know.
All those bones who lie in this land, whose hearts are tied to it, whose memory holds it. Ancient tribes of this place, we offer you welcome. To all our grandmothers and grandfathers, our own beloved dead, bloodkin and heartkin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To all those elder wise ones who guided their people, poets and seers, judges and musicians, wise women and men of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Now, let us turn our attention to the nature spirits as Stanley calls to those noble ones.
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bitter fathers and subtle and spry children, spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters, to fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones,
be welcome among us.
Finally, at last, let us return our attention to the sacred center as Beej calls upon the Shining Ones.
Did it go out? Oh, wrong
Hold that,
one.
please.
It's like
They're both red. To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, oldest of old, shapeless and faceless, powers of all, most ancient gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, goddesses, we offer you welcome. To the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, God of this place, we offer you welcome. Shining ones, be welcome among us.
shining ones, be welcome among us.
My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite the guest of honor to her seat and offer her our gifts and praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment to gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the tables behind the big bench which are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. We extend the use of these provided items to our remote guests as well. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please state in the chat screen or come off mute and let us know what you would like to have prepared. If you would like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, now is the time to ensure you have what is necessary, but do not offer yet.
Turn that off. Polarity, we did find some mead for you, so we'll prep a cup of mead for you. Anybody else want an offering set up for them?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the meat there.
Keep it up and then come down with it.
Careful with the bottles. I've got two cups. Anybody else on our virtual side need offerings
think it's
prepped for
coming
them?
out. It's got a cork.
Cork broke.
Oh, the cork broke. Which one's this one? Yep.
Sounds good. DOP.
Ray, do you have a
Corkscrew.
yeah. I'm just thinking if we can slide it. Although this may have to then be transferred to something else. There we go. There you go, hon. Yeah, it's gonna fall apart. It's probably because it's been sitting on its side. There we go. A little cork there.
Trying to help us do it. Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got it out. But thank you. I should say Ray got it out.
Right. Does anybody still need more time? Those of us online, does anybody need a second? Does anybody want to speak up in chat to help to ask for us to make an offering on your behalf that hasn't yet? All right, my friends, please bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to collect your offering gifts or to arrange an offering on your behalf, please continue in the text window. But it is the time to call our guest of honor, and your attention and energies will make it easier for her to join us. Welcome to the divine beings, the heroes and honored dead, and the Veitir, the Huldufolk, and other beings of nature. To all of those who have showed up at our sanctuary, we pray you join us in showing worth to our guest of honor for this holy rite. First, I will issue a formal invitation to hell. We call to you now, Hel, to you, fairest sister of ferocious Fenrir, to you, morbid mistress, whose middle brother is the Midgard serpent, to you, Loki's little lass, who lays in that low, lifeless land. You, who house the homicidal Hodor and his bright brother, beautiful Balder, as they rest where they will retreat from the raging flames of Ragnarok. You, who draw away dangers and disturbances from the dreadful, dark depths of the Deadlands. You, gracious girl, guarding the gaunt ghosts at the grim gate of the grave. Hear us from your hall of hunger.
Put her on her chair.
She's on the chair.
Put it on her chair.
Oh, that makes sense. Hear us from your hall of hunger. Sit up in your sick bed, in sleet damp, springing up from somber sleep. Face us, half fair, half frozen, femme of fatal fortune, cold caretaker at the cairn, be welcome among us.
Called caretaker at the cairn. Be welcome among us.
Welcome among us.
Oh, sister of the sea-spanning serpent, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our praises and accept that which we offer. Now is the time for us to individually present our offerings to Hel. Please hold your offerings for any other guests or beings until you are directed. If you would come to make an offering to our guest of honor, please come forward or speak up on the Zoom chat.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept
sacrifice.
this sacrifice.
Some people will like kind of like say their to her, and some people will hell accept it.
Hell, accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Polarity, your turn. Any words?
Yes. I greet you tonight in honor. Would like to have an offering made. Thanks to this grove to allow me to channel this through. Of mead is an offering. Please accept the sacrifice, Hell.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Go around. Next person. I forgot meat is not very alcoholic.
It's more like,
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
yeah.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. Forgot to mix it with brandy.
Need to make a list.
Enjoy enjoy this time on earth. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
That's why I stood on the other side.
Keep them safe. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
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 Where did the cup? There. There's a place to put dirty cups.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Does she need a jacket?
I have to.
That one for you.
Take off the tabard and put this in the tabard. Huh? Yeah, put it over. Alright.
We're always in a state of transition. Thank you for being there for one of the big ones. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
She really liked that one.
Are there any other offerings to be made to our honored guest here tonight? No? In that case, let Cece remind Hal how much we value her one last time.
Now, sister of the sea-spanning serpent, if honored as seer chain of Angerbada III, if Fenrir's family had to fall, fate far from fair and free, if Loki's little lass must lay in loveless lairs so low, if Wanderer's will must be the way to wolf and worldworm's woe, I'm happy Hell is yours to hold, that hail in hallowed earth, to care for the corpse-filled cairn so cold, like bellies bear our birth. The deadly dame defends the dead, and die all things must do. She rules her realm half rosy red, the rest a wretched blue. O grave girl, guardian of the ghost, with Grimrear in the grass, find peace there in your punished post, if pain must come to pass. Each breathless baby ever born, you nurse its need made nil. All soldiers slain, all workers worn, all kings who courtiers kill, you tending those who take the tolls, in time all terrors take, and soothing small, sweet and saddened souls, when sleep won't spring awake. How fair the face of fearful fate of Frigg's son's final friend, for souls to see in such a state, if everything must end. Hail, we honor you.
Well, we honor you. Well done.
So we have given our love and wealth to the gracious guest greeter at the grave gate. Now let our voices rise on the fire. Let us voices sound in the well. Let our words echo from here to the realms beyond. Hell, accept our sacrifice.
Accept our sacrifice.
O cold caretaker at the cairn, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now ask that you indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of the bounty, if any other offerings are to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled here before us tonight, deities, nature spirits, ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward, do so at your personal altar, or speak up to have an offering made at your behalf.
That was a time where borders are most needed to be protected, especially those here. May you guard all of our friends and fellows. Accept this sacrifice.
Accept
Accept the sacrifice.
I want to say the same thing. May all people be protected at this time.
Paro, defender of freedom, accept our sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Likewise, patron. There are fights to come. May the right and the righteous be blessed by you.
And guardian of protection.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Give strength to those who are fighting on behalf of those who cannot fight for themselves. Accept the sacrifice.
Accept
Accept
the
this
sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Accept
this
the
sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
I can smell that incense from here.
Yeah, I can too.
Frankincense.
Usually
Accept the
can.
sacrifice, Mom.
Accept
the sacrifice.
Butterscotch. Have fun.
It is said that the kings have their gods, but it is Thor who watches over those who are trampled on in every country. Thor, accept this sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept
Accept
the
the
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Oh. look at the your incense lit. Reminds me of Calcifer.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made to our kindreds today? In that case, please be seated. Those online, please mute your mics.
Those in the ritual space, move your mics away from your mouth.
My friends, we are in the presence of the many beings that we have invited here in this rite. Now our seer Ray will help us in hearing what they have to share.
Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us, and there is a story to be told.
Today, I want to tell the story of the death of Balder. And this is a story that has been told many times by many people, even in this ritual space, in many, many words. But I want to start somewhere a little different than the story is usually told. You see, in Niflheim, the realm of ice, the dead must cross to get to their final resting place. And the only way to get there is over the river Gjol. And there is but one bridge that crosses that river, the Gjallar Blue. And on the other side of that bridge is a muddy threshold guarded by a horrible hellhound, Garmr, who protects the ways for the mansions behind his gate. Now, Garmr is a smart dog. He understands that the weary dead, when they are getting to that threshold, they are eager to rest. So, before they even have time to finish crossing that bridge, he howls, "Oh, check what treads here, see it true. Oh, child of trick and troll, above grey Gjol on Gjallar Blue now goes a ghastly soul. Its body does not beat with blood, its belly bears no breath. It stumbles on the sticky mud and steps into its death." And Hel, queen of the dead, comes out and she checks that this soul is truly dead. And, assuming it is, and it usually is, she escorts it to the mansion of its ancestors, where it will spend the rest of eternity until Ragnarok. Now, Hel was quite lonely. You see, the dead treated her with this frightened deference that made it hard to have a conversation. And besides, she didn't want to bother them. They had their ancestors to spend time with, and loved ones, and descendants who came in. And so Hel, the only person she really had to talk to was Garmr, and that dog only ever howled the same thing over and over again. That is, until one day, a beautiful man stepped on the Gjallar Blue, strong, virile, perfect save a sprig of mistletoe in his chest. And so Garmr howled, "Oh, check what treads here, see it true, oh child of trick and troll. Above grey Gjol on Gjallar Blue now goes a ghastly soul. Its body does not beat with blood, its belly bears no breath. It steps upon the sticky mud and stumbles to its death." And when Hel came out, who did she see but Balder? Balder was someone she knew before she got stuck here in Niflheim. Of all the gods, Balder was always the kindest to her. He would always tell her that people would like her more if she smiled and put herself out there and was just a little more confident in that way that popular people always do to less popular people. Anyway, she saw him, and the two of them started talking. And then the two of them started laughing, and they just kept going until eventually Garmer had to remind Hel that she was supposed to escort him to his mansion. After that, Hel and Balder became quick friends. Balder was able to see Hel as more than just the Death Lady. And Hel was able to see Balder as more than just Odin's golden boy. And Hel thought he was perfect. Even more perfect as the mistletoe grew from his chest all over his body. And so everything was perfect. Until one day, Garmer howled something a little different. He said, "Oh, check what treads here, see it true, oh child of trick and troll. Above Greg Yol on Yalla Blue now goes a living soul. Its body burns with boiling blood. Its belly booms with breath. It stumbles on the sticky mud, but steps around its death." So Hal and Balder came out to investigate, for by that point they were inseparable. Balder recognized this. This was his brother, Hermodr, another one of Odin's children. The two started talking. They reminisced about old times. They caught up on all the new times. And Hel was preparing exactly how she was going to tell this whelp of a god in her estimation to go back to the land of the living where he belonged, when Hermodr said the name Odin. Odin terrified Hel. He was the one who put her in this cold, cold realm. He was the one who tossed her brother Jormungandr into the sea. He was the one who chained her other brother, Fenrir, to a boulder with his mouth gaping open simply for the crime of being a very big wolf. There was a reason why Hal let Odin take a few of the dead for himself, after all. Hermodr explained, Odin demanded Balder return to the land of the living. For without Balder, the entire world had turned to loneliness and weeping and grief. Hal thought for a second and said, Hermodr, I believe you. For I know that Balder is the cure to loneliness. So I will let him go back on one condition. What you say must be true. The entire world must weep for Balder. For if you were to take him from me, then my world would become only grief. So Hermodr left to see if this was the case, to go and check everything and ensured that it weeps for Balder. And he never returned. The condition was not met. One soul did not weep for the death of Balder. Now some say that the trickster that got Balder killed wasn't too keen on seeing him return. Others say that it was Hel's father, who was happy that she finally had a friend. And still others say there was a troll woman in a cave, who didn't see what the big fuss was about anyway. Regardless, Hel kept her friend, and she keeps her friend now, and she will keep her friend until Ragnarok freezes and burns this world, and Balder must return to the earth to rebuild it. Thank you. seer, what is the omen?
The ancestors speak of family, beauty, and creation. The nature spirits speak of effort, discovery, and alternatives. The shining ones speak of storms, otherwise, and skilled labor. Hell speaks of deception, darkness, and silence.
That is a powerful and timely message. Thank you. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by these messages we have received. Now breathe deep. Settle yourself. The ways stand open before us, paths and whirling tunnels that reach the far realms. Amongst us here in the sanctified space and just beyond the borders between our realms, there's a crowd of guests who have answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we have given our sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds. Now we will ask them to deliver their blessings in return. We know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Now, as you are able to, stand. Or unmute your mic and speak truly. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It is.
Will you accept the gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the waters.
Ancestors, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel, that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the waters.
Nature spirits, we meet you at your shrine with this vessel, that you may fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty deities, we present this vessel to you, that you might fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty
Give
hell,
us the waters.
we present this vessel to you, that you might fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. 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 Give us the waters.
This vessel is filled to overflowing, a glowing container of blessings. Behold the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation in the front of your songbook. How? Shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings which you have given. We give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druidry. And to the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. Now, let us share in these blessings.
Share the waters, raise your cup, drink your fill of wisdom, deep strength and joy now fill you up, as the ancient ways we keep.
You singing?
Share the waters, raise your cup, drink your fill of wisdom, deep strength and joy now fill you up, as the ancient ways we keep. Share the waters, raise your cup, drink your fill
Fiona.
of wisdom, deep strength and joy now fill you up, as the
Ray.
ancient ways you keep.
You got it? Go, guys.
I can.
I have a whole stack of them.
Look at that. One-handed.
Gavin, we have one for you.
We
over
have
here,
for you, Gavin. Or did you put one over there?
Finally, we pour this blessing for all of you who are attending remotely, and for those of our grove who couldn't be with us today through no fault of their own. May these blessings find you no matter where you are.
The waters of life.
To the waters of life.
Waters of life.
Buble.
Favorite drink. I love that stuff. Gavin is in a hurry. He missed yours. It's all. I love that stuff. It's all bubbly. It's all bubbly. Did it get it?
Those are the clean
On the
ones.
way down. Okay. I would. Sounded like careful now.
I'll turn them upside down.
And so, this rite draws to a close. Let us thank all those who accepted our invitation and hospitality today, beginning with me for our guest of honor. Sister of the sea-spanning serpent, we thank you for walking among us tonight. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Half bright, half blue, wholly beautiful, Hal, we thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And with Beach at the Sacred Center,
Get the right red one this time. Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us tonight. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in pardon, given out of love, and asking nothing in return.
Shining
ones, we thank you.
Thank you.
and with Stanley at the Nature Spirit Shrine.
Spirit of the earth, fully manifest on this mortal plane, we thank you for your presence in the sanctuary today. We know that you remain among us always, felt though rarely seen. But as this rite is ending, we give you this gift of parting, giving out of love and asking nothing in return. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you.
Thank you.
Finally, Ray at the Ancestors Shrine.
Mighty ancestors, spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. As this rite is giving, we give out of love and asking nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you.
Howling Hellhound, Gatekeeper, You have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and the waters safely contained to their task. Your mastery of these keys has kept us safe from those who would travel through the open ways to our sanctuaries just to disrupt our worship. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their way to our sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. For all this and more, we thank you.
We thank you.
Now, Luna has some last words for our gatekeeper.
That was stupid.
Is that her scroll?
All the scrolls again. Sorry, girl. I forgot you had something else to say.
Yeah, the gatekeeper script, they should have one at the bottom. Or does it? Just. Oh, wait.
Mike?
Just as part of Bone Guarding Garmer, we thank you.
Bone guarding Garmer, we thank you.
Bone Guarding
Garmer, we thank you.
You want to put it on the street?
Just put it up here. Yeah, just toss it. By the dog.
Now, as our rite comes to an end, this rainbow bridge is no longer needed to guide travelers. The connections to the ways too are no longer needed at this nexus. So let us calm the energies. Let us close the ways, so that the veils between the realms may fall into place. Jonathan?
Mighty fire, gift from the skies above, still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm the
till
twist.
there's not
Calm
smoke
the burn.
remaining.
Calm the twist.
Calm the burn, and let the
Calm
clouds
the
of
twist.
smoke break
Calm
apart,
the burn.
dissolving to
Calm
gentle
the twist.
tendrils of scented
Calm
mist.
the burn.
Calm the twist,
Calm the
calm
twist.
the burn.
Calm the
Let the
burn.
way to the heavens,
Calm
the
the
domain
twist.
of the sky
Calm the
deities,
burn.
be closed.
Let the ways be closed.
Need better lighting. Thank you.
Who does need light?
Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn,
Calm the churn. Calm the turn.
Let the rushing
Calm the
walls
churn.
of liquid collapse
Calm the
inward
turn.
until there is
Calm
naught
the churn.
but a steady flow.
Calm the turn. Calm the churn. Calm the turn. Calm the churn.
Calm the turn, and let the
Calm
waters
the
flow
churn.
and spread,
Calm the turn.
dissolving into a gentle
Calm
lap
the
and
churn.
suck of water against its
Calm the
boundaries.
turn. Calm the churn. Calm the turn. Calm the churn. Calm the turn.
Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be
Let
closed.
the ways be closed.
Thank you.
Enchanted cloak, first veil of life, restore the charm and let the breach fall flat. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. Compress to stretch, tack to tear. Let the fabric be sewn until there is not but a seam
Compress
between.
to stretch.
Compress to stretch,
Tack to
tack to tear. Compress to stretch, tack to
Tack to
tear.
tear.
And let the severed thread rejoin, resolving into a single shimmering brine.
The tear.
Compress to stretch,
Tack to tear.
The gate, but the gate of the other world, the world that number ones, be closed.
Let the gate be closed.
Closed.
Uh-oh.
Dark soil, last cover of the day. Release the abyss, and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend. Still the shift, mend the rend.
Still
The bedrock reformed until there is naught but foundation below.
shift.
Still the shift, mend the rend. Let that loosened loam fall back, resolving into a mounded blanket of memory. Still the shift, mend the rend.
Still the shift. Mend the rend.
Let the gate to the underworld, the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
Be closed.
Make sure that's off.
The fountain is returned, the fire pit is returned, the shrines are again but stone. And thus, the ways are closed.
The ways are closed.
So, this rite comes to an end. The kindreds have returned to their realms. The ways are closed. And yet the hallows remain. Fire pit, well, shrines, tangible symbols of this cosmos as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart this sanctuary, may these hallows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart. Beginning with Stanley at our patron shrine.
Colonel Luckbringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you stay or go, regardless of the ways between the realms. Accept, though, this final gift, given today out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you.
Finally, we thank our host, the Earth Mother, great-grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us as long as we care for her. So one last time, I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Now let us go forth into this world as kith, carrying with us the blessings of the kindreds and a spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So be it, this rite is ended.
Hug him if you got him.
Sa!
Walk with wisdom from this hallowed place. Walk not in sorrow, our roots shall our embrace. May strength be your lover and honor be your friend, and luck be your brother until we meet again. We made it. We didn't blow away.
Let's eat.
Yeah. For those on our remote, both on YouTube and on Zoom, I just want to mention that we are in a wind warning and wind advisory tonight with 35 to 50 mile an hour gusts predicted. So we apologize for anything blowing away and looking crazy. But for the most part, I think we survived the night. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope we see you again next time. Remember, we do meet weekly, and you are welcome to join any of our Zoom meetings for discussions and fellowship.
Thank you for hosting.
For certain, thank you.
Good job, everybody. It's getting better and better every time I see it. Quite a setting.
Oh my.
Thank you, Jen.
Do I have everybody's scrolls? Probably.
Have a good
I
night.
got mine too. Got Darren's. I got Gavin's. I got Beach.
Running then.
Your card. There we go. Now all the cards are here.
Night, night.
So proud.
Okay. Step, 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 step. All right.
That is.
Oh, it's okay.
And all of them,
Oh, got it. Okay, I don't know how to turn this thing
You
off.
can't come and you want to come, you can always zoom in.
And you stuck it in my pocket, so.
Have a great evening. I said wait till summer comes and you're cooking. All right, I need to turn off the YouTube.